Have you ever wondered what happens when a promise transcends life and death, even across the blood-soaked mud of a battlefield? Welcome back to our deep dive into the world of a lifetime of rain. Today, we're dissecting the heart-stopping climax of Episode 3, the Reign of Recognition. This is the moment we've all been waiting for, where love and war collide in a torrent of rain and revelation. The episode opens on a brutal scene. The northwest frontier is a nightmare of mud, smoke, and relentless rain. Imperial and rebel armies clash in a chaotic dance of death. Arrows slice through the storm, and the ground is slick with more than just water. At the heart of this chaos is our heroic general Jian Yu, a whirlwind of steel and duty. His face a mask of grime and blood as he commands his troops against the overwhelming odds. Meanwhile, hidden amongst the supply lines, a lone figure struggles. It's a young, seemingly frail soldier, weighed down by a wounded comrade, staggering through the treacherous mud. This is Lian Ying, our noblewoman disguised and unrecognizable, her face hidden beneath a soaked cap. She's kept her promise to walk with her husband, but this walk is through hell itself. She's trying to stay invisible, but in a battle of this scale, invisibility is a luxury no one can afford. The moment of truth arrives with terrifying speed. A rebel cavalry charge shatters the rear guard. Lian Ying is thrown to the ground. Desperate, she draws her sword. Her movements are clumsy, born of desperation, not training. She miraculously fells one attacker, but her luck runs out. A second rebel, seeing her awkwardness, mocks her, calling her a boy who fights like a girl before lunging for the kill. She slips, her life flashing before her eyes. And then he appears, like a dark specter emerging from the storm. Jian Yu on his black warhorse crashes through the fight. He leaps down, his sword a blur of silver, dispatching the rebel with a single brutal stroke. The rescuer and the rescued. He turns, rain plastering his hair to his face, and reaches down to pull the young soldier to his feet. And in that instant, their eyes lock. The world stops. The roar of the battle fades to a whisper. He sees past the mud, the disguise, the boyish facade. He sees her. The shock on Jian Yu's face is profound. He can only whisper her name, Lian Ying. All she can do is nod, her own eyes a mixture of terror and overwhelming relief. Her voice breaks as she tells him, "I kept my promise. I walked with you." His grip on her arm tightens, not with anger, but with a raw, agonizing cocktail of fear, disbelief, and a love so fierce it hurts. He calls her a fool, telling her she could have died 1,000 times over. Her response cuts right through the noise of war. "Then let me die by your side." Not waiting in an empty house, their reunion is cut short as rebel reinforcements arrive, loosing a fresh volley of arrows. Jian Yu instinctively shields her, pulling her behind a broken cart, his body becoming her armor. He begs her to stay hidden, his voice urgent and raw, admitting he cannot lose her here. But she is his equal in spirit, clinging to him, reminding him of the jade hairpin, the symbol of their bond, which she still carries. In that moment, seeing her fierce devotion, the stoic general's composure cracks, and the rain on his face mixes with what look like tears. He makes a desperate vow. If they survive this day, he will never let her go again. Just then, a gunpowder cart explodes, shaking the very earth. Jian Yu shields her from the fiery blast, taking an arrow to the shoulder in the process. As the smoke clears, he's wounded, bleeding. Without a second's hesitation, Lian Ying tears a strip from her own robe, pressing it against his wound, her voice trembling as she reminds him of his own promise to return and pin her hair. He grips her hand, his strength failing but his will ironclad. He tells her to live, so he can keep that promise. As the tide of the battle finally turns with the arrival of Imperial reinforcements, Jian Yu slumps against her. She holds him tight, whispering into his ear that this very rain will remember them. The camera pulls back, leaving us with this powerful image. Two souls clinging to one another, a tiny island of love in a vast ocean of war and rain. It's an unforgettable, heart-wrenching scene that perfectly encapsulates the soul of this drama. What did you think of this reunion? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more analysis of A Lifetime of Rain.